This video will introduce the steps of operation. The medium-frequency air-cooled equipment. First, explain the wiring method of the input incoming line. Our equipment has a total of 2 wiring methods. One is 3-phase 4 wire. One is 3-phase 5 wire. This product adopts the 3-phase 5 wire, which consists of 3 live wires, 1 grounding wire and 1 neutral wire. We offer multiple output methods. The one being demonstrated now is the winding type, and there is the induction tooling type. Next, we will carry out the induction cable connection. First, connect the L2 aviation plug to the public terminal, black-colored of our equipment. Ensure the font is facing upward. Then align the groove of the aviation plug with the groove of the equipment. Insert it firmly all the way to the bottom, and twist it clockwise to fasten. The locking buckle will automatically lock the aviation plug in place. Similarly, make sure the font is facing upward. Align the groove of the aviation plug with the groove of the equipment, and twist it clockwise to fasten. As you can see, the equipment has a public terminal, a short wire, and a long wire. The public terminal is the aviation plug that must be connected. The short wire and long wire need to be matched according to the size of the on-site workpiece. For large workpieces, the connection should be made to the long wire. For small workpieces, the connection should be made to the short wire. Now, let's introduce the front panel of the equipment. This is the circuit breaker switch. This is the emergency stop button. This is the USB port, which is used to import and export heating data. This network port is used for communication. Turn on the switch, and the equipment will start up. Next, we will introduce the main interface. This is the temperature setting area, where you can set the required temperature. This is the power settings area, where you can set the required power. Temperature measurement point 1, 2, 3. This displays the heating operation time, DC direct current, frequency, and current. Next is the heating operation. First, set the temperature and power. Then click rectifier on. Wait for 5 seconds. Then click heating on. Now the equipment is operating, and start heating. When stopping the heating, first click heating off. Then click rectifier off. And finally perform the power off process. Next, let's introduce the processing operation. The equipment has a total of 4 processing modes. Timed processing, current process, power processing, processing, and temperature. Now, we will focus on the temperature process. Turn on the temperature process, then click temperature. Click save, and click temperature processing. Click programs to start settings. Let's take an example. Suppose the initial temperature is set to 20 C. The time is set to 60 seconds to reach 50 C. Then another 60 seconds to reach 100 C. Then another 60 seconds to reach 150 C. And finally set 120 seconds at 150 C for heat preservation. Click Process. Click Save Recipe 1. Click Load Recipe 1. Click Back. Click Back again, and click Refresh. You can see the temperature curve you just set. During operation, the equipment will heat according to this curve. Next is the alarm interface, which displays alarm information and other relevant information. Then there is the history interface, which shows historical data, such as power, voltage, current, and temperature frequency. After inserting a USB flash drive, this data can be saved to the USB flash drive. Finally, there is the management interface, which allows you to set the basic parameters of the equipment. Click Parameter Settings to set the upper temperature limit and the alarm parameters for temperature difference. When disassembling the aviation plug, first, use a screwdriver to press back the anti-loosening button. Then rotate it counterclockwise, and the aviation plug can be pulled out.